it's not actually my PC that's basically at like max capacity. My computer's barely using anything. I sat there and I watched it, and like my CPU's barely using anything. My, RAM, my hard drive, everything is barely fucking using anything, even GPU and stuff. I will hydrate. Thank you, Rin. Hold on. Um, is it you made merch or like you order it that way and then we order it? So I'm going through Streamlabs, my merch, so that basically a lot of like the packaging and handling side of it is taken away from me. So I don't have to worry too much about having like basically a house chocked up full of inventory and worrying whether or not you guys are going to buy like a specific size or a certain printed mug or something like that. I don't have to worry about none of that. Instead, basically, Streamlabs kind of like host all of that. A lot of like the costs and planning and stuff associated with that stuff. So that I can literally just have a product for you guys and you guys can just purchase it when, if you're interested, stuff like that. And yeah, that's kind of it. Um, so yeah, I get a little bit from Streamlabs, not obviously as much as Streamlabs is going to get for being the one that's hosting basically all the responsibilities and stuff, but it is nice. It gives me something to start with, you know. Oh my god, why is there no mods? It's scary to not see 200 mods for a mod. I can't even imagine what that looks like when you guys load in and you have like a billion fucking mods. So, fucking catch us up on Rimworld. So, okay, so I rolled back my driver on the weekend and I'm just gonna I'm gonna stay in kind of close. I think I I needed to save you. I've completely forgot about you already. 2 hours. Okay, but I needed somebody. I've got 2 hours, but there's somebody over here or in the area that I'm supposed to be sending over. Where you going, Snake? You're taking. Oh, Dorsey's on his way over. Okay, all right. Fucking stop panicking. You do it properly. It actually goes nice. Yeah. Um. So I ended up trying through several different scenarios with Rimworld. So my PC is barely using anything to run Rimworld, which was actually a big surprise because I kind of thought from everybody's comments that this might be like chunking up because of my PC. Maybe it was hitting a limit. It's not actually my PC. So I tried culling all of my animals on one load through. That did nothing. I tried culling a fair few people. That did help. So I will be culling people. And I had a look at like all the different stats where it's going to fuck over my China's colony by killing them certain ways and stuff. So yeah, what we've basically done is I've shut up, Phoenix. I've kind of like given it every possible option to prove to me that the game could possibly function without kind of stuttering. And what I've come to conclusion of is that I kind of have to release a whole bunch of prisoners, and then I have to sacrifice a whole bunch of prisoners. So when we get a battle next, I can't. There's a few people. It'll be a surprise for later. Let's just say that there's a few people around my colony that kind of do not have medical privileges specifically. So that's going to be quite funny. When I go through a battle, I'm going to probably like freak out and be like, I can't save this person. Why won't they do anything? And it's going to be they actually just don't have medical privileges. Like they will go down in battle and they will die. And their sacrifice will allow for the better running of the overall colony. So yeah, I'm kind of waiting for that at this point. Some of my prisoners, I don't know if anybody spotted them, were getting released. I will deal with that Ambrosia binge in a moment. But yeah, that's the end conclusion I found, was that there is nothing that I can physically do to keep the number of people I've got. I tried really fucking hard to keep my numbers. I really want to see my colony kind of like what do you call it? I want to see them hit 250 people, but that's not going to happen. It's not really possible to happen. I really do think if I had, probably, as you guys have said, there's several mods like Rocket Man and stuff like that where it could probably like clean up some stuff. I'm sure that would help. But since I'm doing this as core game, no DLCs and only 6 mods, and no mods are being added to the game, we're just stuck with this. So I kind of have to kill about, I think, 17 people to be able to get back to not freezing, because it was only after I brought in the 17 prisoners, and then it was fine. Let me see. Oh man, don't fucking kill Izzy. Shizuka. Like, nah, you're a pacifist. That was kind of a waste. I get you in here as well. I could arrest them, or you guys could, if you click on both of them, can you attack that? And White, can you just rescue Izzy? I don't know how hurt Izzy is. 4 hours, that's pretty fucking hurt. Alright, like around 100 mods, quality of life, another 100 adding various stuff, maybe 10 to 20 performance enhancing mods, and wait about 20-30 minutes waiting for load. So I have heard like Grim has about 300 odd, and it takes him quite a while to load in. I'm gonna bring you 2 in on this fight, because fucking hell, Farrell really fucking wants some ambrosia. It ain't gonna happen, but fucking dedication, man. Also, I'm gonna have to get Eddie. Eddie, can you rescue... Is Lima the one that's down? Okay, finally. Fucking hell. Rescue Lima. I don't even know. What about you? What's your health like? Pretty much not even hurt. Phoenix, the fuck are you doing? I saw you walk past and I heard you howl in the fucking hallway. Phoenix is like, I don't know, his hobbies include patrolling the house and howling at nothing. Let's see, what else? Waxel happily walks around looking for something interesting. Did you find anything? You found another feather. Nice. That's what? Are we up to 5 feathers now? I think? I don't know. I'll have to fucking keep track at this point. How did you go to such numbers, a colonist though? As I can't imagine reaching such numbers without playing peaceful. So I basically steal a lot of people really fast. I don't know if I can heal you, but let's see if we've got somebody up in the hospital. So the last battle that I went to, quite literally the very last place I went to, they had, what, 16 people for an attack quest? And I took all 16. And then as we were leaving, somebody else attacked me, so I took that guy too. So then we were bringing home 17 people in a hit. I think the biggest allotment of people that we've brought in at any given time. Izzy, did you have your health revoked out of interest? I don't think you did. Or your bio. Psychically hypersensitive, psychopath, animals, artistic, social. Rest in peace, Izzy. You didn't have the thing revoked, but you're gonna help the colony. I'm gonna overcull by accident, just so you know. Also, this one that's coming in, I think Farrell wasn't the one. Whoever this is, Ram is really taking it slow. It's 10 hours. Yeah, so in one case, we took in 21 prisoners. That was something. Linda's coming down, tending to Farrell. Farrell can go fuck themselves. How about you tend to Lima? And if you're actually like really good about this, let me stop you where you are, because you're right next to medical stuff. Alright, I don't know if... No. What I need you to do... Fuck it. Can you... tend to that and then go back to tending to that, because what you might end up doing is turning around. Nah. Sometimes I can get him to turn around and go take it. Also, the fact that she's like high on ambrosia like she's pretty fucking low. I almost put her on none. I almost put her on absolutely no health. But she is somebody that we did a massive fucking quest. We did a whole arc to get Linda, so I guess she can live for a little while, but fuck's sake, if she doesn't stay off the fucking colony drugs, I swear she's gonna get fucking kicked out. So the other thing too is that Carter is basically set up to get released, I believe. The only problem is I had to heal him and then release him. Because if he dies as an innocent prisoner, well, my colonists are gonna get, well, kind of fucked up. Since they've already got like a colonist has died, that was a bit of a whoops, but whatever. I can kind of mitigate small amounts of stuff with a few psychic suit pulses as I need to. But yeah, you may notice that our prisons are looking a little empty. We had 17 people in here, and I've got like, what, three, four, five, six, seven prisoners now. Also, one of them has joined the colony, so I guess we got a person and took a person. It's like take a penny, leave a penny kind of thing. So I guess that was great. The other thing too is while I was snooping around my colony offline, because I literally didn't let it play for a fucking saved second, right? I played through a couple of scenarios where I kind of like tested out what my colony would do and how it would improve. I did completely try pulling back, like, you know how I've got like the two world maps, right? So I've got, oops, I did that. So I've got the place up there, and then I've got my place down here. So I tried getting rid of one or the other settlement, and then I tried getting rid of, what do you call it? I tried getting rid of both settlements. I tried settling caravans. Pretty much the best case scenario is when I had like 8 people. And I'm like, that was when absolutely nothing was going wrong. Are you guys? Oh fuck! I clicked off yours. Probably this group since you're all at attention. So this is that steel or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Since I'm not going backwards, I'm not going down to like some piddly number. I am aiming for and to stay at about 225 colonists, since that seems to be where my games limit is. So not PC limit, it's actually game limit. So big distinction there apparently, but yeah, I can tested everything to find that out. I was actually really surprised by that because the whole time, no matter what I did, like the fucking, what was it? Was it GPU or was it CPU? Hold up. Hey, let me get to my desktop. I can click on the little thing so I can see where it is. Come here, you. Okay, so yeah, GPU kind of like never got past like 12%. CPU was still less than 30% at all times, and system memory was like 12 to 16 at any given time. So it wasn't a really big deal. As for like the, what do you call it, GPU memory, stuff like that, it was around about 2000 megabytes. So none of that was really the computer stressing. Like even my partner sat down and had a look at it, and he's like, you're not even using like half of a lot of these things. Like fucking barely anything is happening. And I'm like, I know, I kind of actually expected, I really did expect that it was actually going to be maybe my PC, since that's what so many people were telling me, was that it was, the PC was struggling, but it's not the PC, it's the game. So yeah, that was enlightening, fucking humbling too. Um, I did not think that Rimworld had a limit. Well, core game has a limit apparently, but yeah. I also don't know if perhaps if I got up to 250 odd people in maybe the first year, if things would have been different. Like, you know how we've got like the social build up and stuff? Like each one of these people knows about 200 odd people plus, and then they've got like all their interactions and stuff like that. Like all of that's still there, right? So I don't know if that hadn't been built up so much, if perhaps the game would run better. It probably would. I think that's where people were suggesting like Rocket Man and some other stuff, just to kind of like wipe out some shit. I also don't know if that's the exact mod that everybody was saying for the specific thing. I'm just trying to remember what the fuck that mod even does. But why are you on Ambrosia? Some arseholes fed you something, haven't they? I love how I've got a no drugs colony, and I include ambrosia in that drugs policy, and they keep fucking feeding it to people. Anywho, um, yeah, I could imagine that honestly, if I had wiped all that stuff, maybe the game would do better. Maybe if it didn't have that kind of like backlog to begin with, it would do better. But then, if that was the case, I really do think it's only a matter of time before it would chunk up again. So, yeah, I kind of did think, I'm like, well, I could wipe shit, but ultimately speaking, like, if it's just going to do it again, there's going to be another point in time where it happens again. So, and then I'd have to remember to do something, wipe it, whatever. Have I got a medical person up here apart from McPherson? Is that you? Humphrey, fucking go for it. I actually don't care if they're doing fire starting spree, as long as they don't set the inside of a building on fire. That's kind of like a prerequisite. This is chalky. Now Kimmy's on it. Alright, Humphrey. Yeah, Pyromaniac. Whoops, you're, I guess, inspired. I've got a couple of medical emergencies. Let's see. Finds another feather. Runs around wagging tail, moving head circles, playing feather. No, I wasn't. I was, but I wasn't paying attention. Viking. That falls over with feather in mouth, wags so happily. Says laying on the ground, wagging tail happily, holding feather in mouth. I feel like I am like behind so much conversationally. I don't usually have so much to like tell you guys about at the start of a stream. I don't know if it's this place or what. Yeah, I don't normally have like so much to tell you about Rimworld, and I don't usually have so much to fill you in on like outside of stream and stuff, like, you know, fucking launching merch and stuff. That's not here, so it must be the other one. Like, I should have links up now on, where the fuck am I? Yeah. I should have links up on my about page, and I should have them also on YouTube as well. So when I do go offline later after stream, you guys will be able to find the links if you want to have a look at it post stream. So just to let you know where the fuck shit is. He gets up holding feather in mouth. Gets a pretty side wagging tail happily. Sits and lays down. I give you some pats, Viking. You're pretty cute. Absolute little fluff ball. So Viking fucking crawled up on me yesterday in Mirtha's stream. And he's like a huge ass wolf, and I was basically just winded. But like it was still like a giant puff ball sitting on my lap. So it was worth it. It's just holy fuck. You're a big wolf. Big wolf, Viking. I know you didn't feel well though. I know your stomach wasn't feeling great. I fucking feel it though. I know what you had and what I had. It's nothing, probably the same kind of stuff. I know mine was just general anxiety. I'm gonna pretty much go if it was just general anxiety over like announcing a merch store, because like, I don't know. I don't really have anything to be like anxious over, but my brain's still gonna overthink it and go, oh, what if, I don't know, people think it's scungy or something like that, or like, I don't know. Somebody's just like an ass about it. Like, you know how the brain is. It goes places. And yeah, I don't know. Looking back at it, I'm pretty proud of it. Like, I looked at it right before stream, and a lot of my concerns were like washed away. But yeah, it didn't help me for like the last several hours while I could writhe in agony over it. You guys will buy beds. I do have a lot of excellent beds, but I don't really want to ship them. I've got a lot of masterwork stuff. I'll keep those. If I can sell you these, let's see what else I can buy for you. I mean, they've got a fair bit of money too, so I'll see what I can do. I'll stack up everything. Actually, this is a global one, isn't it? It's one of those overhead things, hey? Drops feather, wagging tail happily. No. I'm gonna snatch that feather and put it in my ponytail. And leave that up there. Maybe one very confused wolf eyeing me off next time he like is looking for that feather. Let's see. What else can I'll get some psychoid leaves. I don't have anything to make with that. But it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt since they have so much stuff. I could sell them a whole heap of stuff. I also did hear a lot of people say that like psychic tea is apparently fantastic for when you do have chemical fascination colonists, since it's not really something that they can get addicted to. However, part of the challenge of having a no drugs colony is basically like revoking that allowance of recreation. Um, and of course, that results in really angry, pissy fucking colonists like flipping tables and rage punching each other, you know? So it could be pretty interesting. I might buy your gold and some of your black stuff, actually. Helmets and shit, if I've got to. I just want to sell some clothes and shit. Anyway, so happily, Yawn seen the feathers go on tilt's head. Oh, you'll find it later. Hey, give you some pads, Viking. You'll find it later. Don't you worry about it. You get some sleep if you need to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna buy... I've been trying to stay away from, like, armor stuff. But I know this is expensive. And I just want to kind of, like, get rid of some of the crap that I've got. I would like to sell off more beds. Oof, I can't do it to that extent. Let me take the shitty one. Alright, hold on. Was there any animals up front? Because my people have a lot of things set up to auto-cull. RIP Labradors. Chocolate, carnivore meal, meat. I do need meat. That is something that I do need. I don't need fuel. And I have a chem reactor, so I don't really need that. So yeah, I can definitely sell off more stuff. We're so happily receiving parts. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so that's sells a whole heap of stuff off my inventory, and it gets rid of a lot of the beds. And I wouldn't mind getting rid of these so I don't have to hold them, but they are masterworks, and I will almost always keep a masterwork. So now the real question is, since I don't need all of that shit, I'm really only buying this stuff for the purpose of like adding up my purchase kind of thing. So I don't need to purchase it. I won't. And my earn too. Why the fuck not? Let's see what else is there. I've got my psychic soup pulses. I've got your stuff. I've got steel. This is turning out to be a pretty good deal. I could sell you. I can sell you. Fuck it, I will sell you. Nobody has any idea what the fuck I'm on about. That's fine. That's the joy of watching me stream. Nobody knows. Even I don't. Let's see. Yeah, one more. Okay, so that's about the closest I'm going to get. I'm going to get a whole shit ton of food. I'm going to sell a whole fuck ton of inventory. And yeah, here we go. Stuff's coming in. That doesn't break anything. That's a lot less items than I kind of thought. Oh, they're the animals. Jumps onto Aprillic's lap, lays down wagging tail, happily scratching ear with paw. No, I give you some ear scratchies as soon as I get my breath back, Viking. Holy hell. Jumping onto my lap. You don't have to jump onto my lap. I'm not very high off the ground. I'm sure you could probably just, like, you know, like, awkwardly step up onto me. I'm sure that would have been okay. Holy hell. It's one of those things, I don't know if you guys know, but some gamer chairs, if you like, swivel in them a little bit too much, they've got this, like, little pin bar thing underneath them, right? And mine, like, just consistently just comes out. Even if I've, like, wedged it back in there. Anyway, it comes out and my chair just goes fucking flying back with me. So frequently, even though I'm never fucking leaning back, just as soon as it comes off that race sort of mode, it just does it. Oh man, it's horrible. It's like you see your life flashing behind your eyes and your like knees smash into your desk and everything goes running, everything gets knocked over, and then it's like, fucking chair. I imagine that would probably happen at least once if I can. No way, so happily receiving ear scratchies. Yes, so the other thing too is the reason why I have so many dead animals in my rec room fridge is, so I sent a caravan that happens to have kind of all of my cooks. I don't know if it's this one or the other one. I think it's this one with all the cats. But yeah, I sent a caravan with all my cooks out of this base. So I've really got to hope that, like, this is 6 indoors. I kind of need that to pull down a little bit higher. Like, take it to minus 39. Take it to fucking minus 49. Let's see if we can get this to freeze. My poor bastards, when they go to have rec room time, it's not going to be very happy. But I just only have about 5 people actually between cooking and butchering. So, fucked up. But that does mean that this lot's going to arrive up here. And what I didn't actually notice with this lot, and I did notice it when I was getting around on my off-stream test runs, was I actually had this, both of my fucking benches, I had this fully set up as suspended. I don't know how long I left them suspended. I have no idea how long they have been suspended, but that's why nothing was getting fucking butchered. I also had a whole bunch of tables that were like either packed out or suspended or whatever. Like that one's one that's suspended. They do have a lot of survival meals. Like, animals will eat pemmican. Survival meals do help for, like, travel. I like taking pemmican personally, but they do have... They're actually getting up a lot of meals. They've got, like, 300 fucking simple meals. Let's fix that up. Also, I really don't need to hear the chickens dying. Like, the last throes of life leaving them. It's like, while I'm just trying to set up meals. I know the game really feels like I do, but I personally feel like that's unnecessary. It's so consistent, though. I'm starting to question Rimworld. It's every time I zoom in, I'm not joking, I'll be like, oh, hey, there's a chick. There's another one. There's a duckling. And next minute, something over here gets murdered. And I'm just like, ah. Like that. Fucking colonists. I can't trust them for 5 minutes. I swear. But yeah, apparently up here is going to have an unproportionate amount of cooks. Which, fuck off, people. It actually isn't that bad. Because I actually do have a lot of, like, cooking stations. I just got to check. Because a lot of these... Also, I think I've got a door there. I also have a whole fucking fleet of cats coming up. So that's a thing that I'm going to have a problem with soon, is when my colonists up here decide that they're going to have just a full-on fucking rage out. I'm going to have to actually pay attention to what animals they're murdering. Oops, I just set that to the same thing. Because, yeah, I might accidentally have, like, one of my main fucking pets get culled. I don't pay attention up here soon. Alright, so that's most of my benches sorted. Kibble could definitely... Let's go with, like, 1,000 kibble. I know they'll pretty much butcher forever. Most of it's set to about 1,000. I just want them to be able to work on things. I haven't got all the rooms perfect yet. A bulk goods trader. Is that the one that I called? Oh, we got a whole list of names here. What have we got? Well, I don't see anybody I specifically want. Tofu. Nah, you don't have that kind of social. Enyo, no. It's already on tofu. Seahorse does. Seahorse should be awake right now, actually. Where the fuck am I? Good question. Where the fuck is the caravan? Hold up. Where did it go? Did it do a sneaky? Am I on the right map? I'll tell you what. It's probably on this one. Knowing my fucking colony. Yeah. Oh man. Fucking hell. Alright. Not Esme, not Franklin, Corpsey. I know you're sleeping, but mate, I got a trade to do. Give that a save. Yeah, so essentially what I kind of tried to do over the weekend is I pretty much let my oldest save run, right, without saving anything. And I spent a couple of hours where I culled basically all my animals. At the moment, I actually don't have any animals really here. I think I've actually culled a lot of them. But I